I'm Rebecca. I'm Latina and Black. Specifically, my mom is from Guatemala and my dad is from Ghana, the West African country. Well, on my mom's side, we very heavily descend from like mostly Mayans. We do have a little bit of like Spanish in our bloodline, but like so does every Latino. We do have like connections with our Mayan history, with our family back home in Guatemala. My dad's side, they descend from Ghana, Africa, part of the Ashanti tribe. They also have hair like mine. I feel like my hair does grow a little bit faster than theirs, probably because of my mom's side. But on my dad's side, specifically about like our culture, I feel like I'm more ingrained in my dad's culture than I am in my mom's culture. I mean, I have been to Ghana. I eat their food all the time. I think I do eat Latino food more than I eat African food. But like when I eat African food, it feels more like a cultural experience and less like an everyday meal. Well, specifically talking about community, I feel like I'm more accepted into Black community because I look Black. But like sometimes I feel like there's kind of a disconnect because I'm not fully Black. I don't have like all the Black experiences that they do. But like on the flip side with my Latino community, I have more Latino experiences. I spend more time with my Latino family and stuff like that. But the thing is, I just look so different from them that it feels like there's also a disconnect over there too. So it's kind of like teeter-tottering between both sides. Like I enjoy being around both sides because they're both part of me, but also just kind of feels different than being like completely ingrained in that community. So obviously like I have my own community. I know people love me, but also sometimes I feel like I'm not fully part of the community because there's always going to be this disconnect because I'm like half and half, you know? Like the one time that I felt like a real connection to my culture is when I got my hair braided in Ghana. It's like a whole different experience getting your hair braided in Ghana than it is getting your hair braided here in America. Here in America, obviously it's like an African American doing your hair, right? So like obviously I'm Black, I relate to African Americans. I'm like ingrained in African American culture, but I'm also African. I'm not like a descendant of slaves or anything for family who's been here for like years and years and years ingrained to American culture. So I still have a lot of connection more to African culture, like straight from the motherland, than I do to American culture. So it kind of felt different having an African person do my hair and understand how to work with my hair than it felt having an African American person do my hair. So I think one thing that I can do, I've been guilty of not doing this before because like when I'm hanging out with my Black side, then I stay with my Black side. When I hang out with my Latino side, I stay with my Latino side, and I kind of like keep those sides separate from whichever community that I'm hanging out with. I think what I can do more, instead of giving half of myself to one side and half of myself to another side, is just bringing my whole self to one side. So like just share my culture with both sides, all of my culture, not just one part of it, you know? I feel like sharing that and making them known of my experiences in the world will give them a better understanding of where I'm coming from. And that way we could probably find some more things to relate to them, and maybe they can learn more about the culture, and maybe that might make me feel a bit accepted because they know more about me, I know more about them, and then there's kind of just like that connection, that emotional connection of just like telling them how I feel about both of my identities and everything like that. It's impossible.